Hi, I'm Roland Ang. Now, some of you would have already have some experience with me as your trainer. Some of you have attended my WSQ course, which is meant for media. Now, some of you has also attended my TTCDC courses. And with that, that will be actually to give you an experience of how it's like to actually to produce a video. And right now, I'm actually very excited to share with you that we have this particular program. It's the SG-enabled media program. And basically, this is a training program that actually equips you to be a media producer. And then the good news will be with the purpose of finding an employment for you. So in other words, you can work full-time with a company or with an organization. That is an option. So with that, that is where I hope to share with you this particular program. It consists of 80 hours of training, and this one will be actually subsidized by SG Enable. So after you have completed these 80 hours of training, so this is where you can have several options. Now, the first option that you can have is you can produce your own content. So especially if, let's say, you have your own project and you can start in TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube. And that's where you can use your content to build your community and then from there to achieve what you want through your content. Now, there's an option too after our training, and that is to become a freelance media producer for your own community or organization. So especially, for example, you are a member of that organization, association, or you actually really have a community. And that's where you want to provide your video services for your community. And from there, hey, you can charge whatever that you want, and then from there you serve them. So that is being a freelance media producer. Again, that is option 2. Now, option 3, and that is to be a part-time producer for a company, which in this case, you can decide whether you can work how many days a week and exactly what kind of service that you want to provide to this company. Now, option 4, this is really what SG Enable hope to achieve for you. And that is to really be a full-time employee for an organization. So with that, that is where SG Enable will be able to achieve its aim. And this is also our aim, to actually design this SG-enabled media program for you. So with that, what would be the possible job scope for you? Be it doing it for yourself, working part-time freelance, or being a full-time employee. So this is where you actually create social media video, such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube videos. And second is to able to perform a live streaming production for a client or for the organization, produce a video production, and finally to produce a live streaming production. Now, you may be concerned that because of your limitation, and you won't able to do this whole thing. Now, the purpose is not really for you to able to do every task involved in a production, but rather you depends on what kind of role that you can play. Especially producer, you can be just in charge of managing the production, facilitate the production. And then from there, you can actually work with the team members. And you know that in the production, it's never a solo operation. You need to work within a team. So you will be the one who will be organizing it, driving it, and make it happen, and to complete it. So basically, this will be your potential job scope. And in that case, what would be the role of Wisdom Academy and its training program? So basically, firstly, we provide the media training. As I mentioned, it takes 80 hours of your time. And then from there, that's where we equip you from planning, operating the cameras. And if, let's say, based on your limitation, then at least you understand how a camera works. And from there, also understand how a live streaming is being produced and to facilitate what make up a live streaming event and what are the things that you need to prepare for a live streaming. And finally, edit. Now, some of you will be equipped with editing skills. You may or may not be editing in the end. Although we hope that eventually we'll equip you with basic editing so that you can facilitate some of the editing. Some of you, at least you know what is editing requirement. Then you actually can work with an editor. So basically, this will be the media training, and then from there to equip you with the terminology, the component, the features, the subsystem, the equipment. They're all involved in this media production. Second, after the training, that's where we'll conduct a job interview. Now, even if you are not looking for a full-time job, we will also advise you to at least go for one interview as an experience for you. This is also to be accountable to SG Enable, who has really subsidized your training. So at least you go for one job interview, and for all you know, you may be able to find a good match, and then from there, that becomes your consideration. Third, that is where we also will go into the job redesign, because we understand that a job scope that's meant for the mainstream might not be applicable to you. So that is where we also will work closely with the organization or the company to have a job redesign. So this redesign is to facilitate a kind of environment and the kind of working program with the system and a schedule that is something that is compatible to what you are able to do. And at the same time, to achieve what the organization wants you to achieve. So this is where the job redesign. So number 4, and then that is where we're going to have a regular meeting with the employer, employee, and Wisdom Academy. So this regular meeting during the employment, that is where we hope that with that regular meeting, we are able to identify the gaps in the job and the job performance. So this will also allow us to quickly address some of the challenges, and then from there, right, we'll look back into the job redesign, and then from there to improve it. And so that also becomes a way for the employer and the employee, yourself, to have a very, very amicable environment to really improve the work environment, the work expectation, at the same time to help the employer to achieve its outcome. Next is to also have a regular group practice and upgrade every fortnight for the next 6 months as Wisdom Academy. Now this practice and upgrade is free. It's just that it is very important for you to come back to us so that we can refresh some production procedure. At the same time, if there's any new skills, or sometimes when there are new system or new upgrade, then that's where you can take this opportunity to upgrade your skills. And then also with that, with all of us learners coming together, we also can share good work practices and also how to build good working relationship with your bosses. And this group practice or sharing will indeed able to benefit all of us and also to encourage each of us. And from there, so that we can have the right mindset, the right working attitude as we go back to work. And also with that, finally, is to review the job redesign again and its effectiveness. And then from there, we can establish the workflow and the job outcome after 6 months. So with that, that is where this whole entire program that Wisdom Academy can actually facilitate. So with that, again, let me summarize. With our SG-enabled media program is to equip you with necessary skills from pre-production to production and to post-production. And in the end, so that you can produce your mini short film and a live streaming program for your organization. So with that, let me talk a little bit and elaborate more about the 4 modules that are involved in this training. First, Module 1, which is a 2 days training, consists of 16 hours. And that is a pre-production. It covers from production planning using a professional planning software tool. Module 2, it is another 2 days program, 16 hours, which is production. And that's where it will cover the knowledge and the application skills of a multi-cam filming with cinematography techniques and camera movement. And from there to be able to produce a mini short film and even a sitcom. Now, Module 3 is a 3-day, 24 hours course. So this is where we involve production, and that is where, in terms of live streaming. So this covers the knowledge and the application skill of the live streaming through audio mixing, multicam, video switching, live broadcasting, lighting, and graphics operation. So you can see that this has several components and subsystems. And then from there, it's actually to build upon your Module 1 and Module 2. And this will be able to help you to facilitate and to produce a live streaming event. Now, take note again, no fear if you're concerned that do you really need to master every of the equipment. This will be the most ideal. However, what is more important is that you understand how it works. Module 4, it is another 3 days, 24 hours training where it covers post-production. And this is where you involve professional editing using our software, the editing software, and also have the capability to edit from home. Now, you may also be wondering what kind of equipment you should have. You are not required to have any form of filming equipment, not even cameras or anything like that. But we need you to have a working laptop, because this working laptop will be used for your planning, for your editing. And then from there, also equipped with a pair of earphones and mouse. The other equipment that we also need you to come with is your handphone, because your handphone has a camera. So that we will also start with that as a very fundamental equipment for you to do filming. So this is all we need from you. Now, even during the employment, just also to sort of let you know that we will also either get the employer to buy the equipment, or if not, simply to rent from Zing Media. So again, because all the equipment that you're going to be familiarized with, in the end, you actually, as a media producer, has an option to actually work closely with Zing Media. That's where we will provide you with the equipment, we'll provide you even with the manpower. And all the job that you need to do is to actually facilitate and to produce. However, if, let's say, the video is a very, very simple, basic video, such as a TikTok video of 10 seconds, then generally you can use your handphone, and then from there do the filming, and use the handphone, and do the editing. So again, it depends on the job scope that is between you and the employer. And then from there, we will design the job scope just for you. So with that, we hope that we can start a class of maximum 10 trainees, and with this proposed schedule. So basically, it will be a 5 Wednesday and a 5 Thursday. Now, for the exact date, if you're interested, you can personally message me. I will give you the exact date, and then from there, you can do your planning. Not forgetting that after the 10 days of training, there will be 2 interview sessions. Some of you may only have 1, but we will encourage you to have 2, if not more. So this is for us to able to find a job match for you so that you can start your full-time job ASAP. So again, I am Roland Ang here. I have already completed my sharing with you regards to this SG-enabled media program. So if you're interested, do contact us ASAP, and so that we can quickly start this exciting journey with you, and from there to fulfill your dream to become a media producer. So with that, I'm signing out. Have a good day.